What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for music reactions. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another amazing reaction. Chase, what are we reacting to today?
So today we're going to be checking out REO Speedwagon, Take It on the Run.
Yep.
I don't think I'm familiar with this song. I'm not familiar with REO Speedwagon, to be honest with you. I think, what's their biggest song?
Why do you always put me on the spot like that?
Is that one? Is the Motor? Is that them?
No, you're thinking about Sister Christian. Yeah. No, that's somebody else. Okay,
so
we're
I don't know REO
sidetracked.
Speedwagon at all then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm brand new to this.
I'm familiar with them, but it's like one of those things where I know the songs, but I can't exactly place them. So if you played it, I'd be like, oh, yes, that's like I kind of know this song.
You're like, I've heard this, but
yeah.
You haven't listened to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Well, let's get into it, man. REO Speedwagon, Take It on the Run. I'm looking forward to this one.
Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around. They say you got a boyfriend. You're out late every weekend. They're talking about you and it's bringing me down. But I know the neighborhood, and talk is cheap when the story is good, and the tales grow taller on down the line. But I'm telling you, babe, that I don't think it's true, babe. And even if it is, keep this in mind. You take it on the run, baby, if that's the way you want it, baby. Then I don't want you around. I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. You're thinking of your white lies. You're putting on your bedroom eyes. You say you're coming home, but you won't say when.
Okay, this song is so easily digestible. I love it. So, yeah, I mean, I think we've all been in a situation like this, you know, where it's like, I heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend. Like, this girl's a hoe, you know? But is it true? Like, you want to take it for the benefit of the doubt. You want to be like, I want to.
Yeah, if you care about somebody, you don't want to think it's true. And then you might want to, it's basically he's asking her, like, is this true? Are these rumors true?
Are you mine or are you just my turn?
Yeah.
Or is it just my turn?
Exactly. And, he's saying, I heard it around town, but.
We know this town.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to hear it from you. And he's basically trusting her.
This is such a good song because it's it's relatable, but it's so easily digestible, and also just it has it's a hit. You can tell. It sounds great.
Yeah.
But I can feel it coming. If you leave tonight, keep running, and you need never look back again. You take it on the run, baby, if that's the way you want it, baby. Then I don't want you around. I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. Take it on the run, baby, if that's the way you want it, baby. And I don't want you around. I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around.
There you go.
Wow, they had no business going that hard at the end there, dude. No business going.
They
that
had all
hard.
the business. I mean, how else do you write a song about getting cheated on?
That was.
You know what I
great.
mean? That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's like, you've been cheating. I just need you to be honest with me. That's the song.
Do you think that? I don't think the song was about cheating. That's what my initial first impression was.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was more just like he met this girl, but hey, this girl's got a reputation on her.
Mm.
You know, this girl, everyone's saying like, you know, she messes around, she gets around, she's, you know, got a boy. Like in the beginning, I heard you got a man who, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like. So I think that's what the song is more about. Of like, you know, meeting a girl, being like, I really like this girl. Should I actually like pursue it? But everybody's in your ear like, nah, this girl's.
See, I'm taking it as that conversation about, I heard this nasty rumor. Is it true or not?
So you think they're already together?
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
I think you're perceiving that because have you been cheated on before?
You want to know
Yeah.
this last story?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to fucking love this. All right. So my last relationship ended because because I heard a rumor. No, I felt it. I had a sense. I felt a disturbance in the force.
Okay.
And so I asked her, I was like, hey, is something going on? It's like, you just need to be honest with me. You know, let's just get this out in the open, be done with it. She's like, no, I swear, everything's all good. So come to find out, she was banging a dude that she met at the dog park.
Oh.
Where we would walk our dog.
Oh.
And I would run into this guy. So I saw him one day and I was like, hey, what's up? I'm talking to him. Everything is fine. He's just like, hey, dude, what's up? And I was like, I fucking knew instantly. So I went home and I was like, hey, I've asked you before, just be honest with me. What's going on? Nothing. And I was like, it just sat with me all day. And I'm not a type of person who like is like, you know, super jealous. I'm not somebody who's like, you know, looking through people's phones. I just don't do that. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm going to take it at face value. If I ask you something, just be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was like, no, this is like, I can feel it in my gut. My intuition is telling me. So I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I'm like this. It just hits me. And I'm like, she's fucking lying. I know it. I pick up her phone. I start going through the messages. I see messages between them. I was like, God damn it. Wake up. I was like, you fucking lied to me. She wakes up and she's like, I'm sorry. Da, da, da. So we just get into it. Just like middle of the night. Basically, you know, that was it. I was like, you know, we're done. You know, you could have just been honest and we could have worked through it, but you know, that's just it. Right. So like a week later, this dude leaves a note on my car. This is like, hey, I just need you to know this has been going on. And like, I felt like you needed to know this. So then they get into a beef. He files a restraining order against her. Yes. But he puts a tracker on her car. So we're like driving around. You know how your car gives you notification that there's like, you know, like on your iPhone, it'll tell you like, hey, there's a device, right?
Yeah.
So we're like searching all over. I'm like, what is this? And we could not figure it out. And finally I start searching and it's like, there's an AirTag. And I had to like download an app that would like beep as you're getting closer to the signal to find that this dude put an AirTag like on her car. You know this person.
I know the person?
Yes. You know this person. That's all I'm going to say because certain individuals need to be protected, but it's one of those scenarios.
You'll tell me off camera.
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios where it's like I have an attachment to them.
Yeah.
you know, that cannot be escaped. So,
Yeah.
so yes. So that is my crazy story of like
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's
being
wild.
cheated on.
Yeah.
Knowing that it was-
I don't wish being cheated on to my worst enemy, you
No,
know.
me neither.
It's not fun. And yeah, but
I mean, honestly, it was one of those things where it's like, oh man, it'll mess up your perspective of people in general. Like it took me a minute. It's been a couple of years, but at first I had to go through a woman hating phase where I was like, I hate all women. I will never date again. I was like, I'm going to just like move into the mountains, build a cabin by hand and never fucking speak to women.
never speak to
Never deal with
anybody
society again.
Well, if you ever do, my advice to you is if you ever do start dating a girl and you want to just know right off the bat, sit them down, don't ask any questions, just play this song and stare at them.
Yeah.
And let them answer it at the end. Because this is the perfect song for that. Great song. Loved it.
Yeah. Lovely song. You know, great way of handling potential, you know, cheater.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just about, like you said, maybe it's just a guy that's like, hey, I need to know what you're really all about.
Well, I think it's that because I remember there was this girl that she's like the one who got away. And I was younger, you know, in my early 20s, and I worked at a restaurant, and me and her had like this like fiery, like liking each other. But everybody would say at my work, like all my friends would be like, dude, that girl she's a hoe. Like, stay away from her. Whatever you do not get with that. And it stuck with me so bad that I was like distanced myself for a while. And turns out she was a really nice, sweet girl. Like,
well, what I was just going to say is that can be true, but then there's also a lot of jealousy from other women who don't like the attention that she gets because she's pretty. And also, like, I've had that same thing happen where it's like
and
total,
guys who want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then, like, they wouldn't give them any, you know, any action or any attention. And so I've seen that scenario play out where it was actually just jealousy, or it was just a bunch of fabricated stuff. And then you find out it's like, oh no, that girl's just mad because her boyfriend like hit on her or something and she rejected him. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it was. And that's kind of what this song, in my opinion, was about.
Yeah. Or
like
the guy who was like, hey, what's up? And then, you know, gets shot down. And then it's like, oh, well, if I can't have her, nobody can.
Yeah.
So I mean, that could be it. That's potentially this song in a new light for me.
Well, we let us know what you guys thought about this song, man. And we really appreciate you tuning in today. Yeah, comment down below your thoughts, your feelings, and also recommend us some other, you know, artists that we need to listen to, because clearly there is so much I haven't heard, and I'm really opening my mind to new stuff, and it's awesome.
Absolutely. Thanks for tapping in.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Peace.